Well, good morning, everyone. You know, there are a few things in life, in the world, that are kind of like double-edged swords. They work for good or for ill. Right? Water, for example. I mean, water is certainly necessary for life, and yet it can destroy life. It can be a destructive force. Fire is another. We use fire to heat, to cook, for light, and yet fire can be a destructive force that we have seen too many times in the past few years. And another one of those things that can work for good or ill is free will. And in the gospel passage that we just heard, we see two men exercising free will, one for good and one for evil. Jesus, of course, exercising his free will for good, for the salvation of mankind, and Judas exercising his free will poorly. And it's that's been happening throughout human history. Men and women exercising their free will poorly, from Adam and Eve. It makes me wonder, why did God do that? Why did God give us free will? We seem to exercise it poorly all the time. There have been two people in all of human history who never exercised their free will poorly: Jesus and his Blessed Mother. Other than that, we all have exercised free will poorly at one time or another. Certainly not on the scale that Judas did, but we do from time to time. I know I do from time to time exercise that free will poorly. And the reason, though, I think that God gave us that free will, in spite of the fact that he knew we would exercise it poorly, is because he loves us. And if he didn't give us free will, we would basically be just puppets, automatrons. That's not love. And so, as we enter into the most sacred 3 days of the year, the sacred Triduum, my prayer for me, for all of us, is that I will have the grace to exercise my free will more wisely, more often, to avoid that poor exercise of free will to the extent that I am able, through the grace of God.